I'm going to go in there, I'm going to hurt David Morrell as much as possible. More than anybody's ever heard him and more than anybody will learn. He's never going to forget David Benavidez after this fight. Whoa! I'm going to beat the shit out of
This is my foot, not enough.
The rivalry between David Benavidez and David Morrell has been building for some time and is now reaching a peak. What began with the exchange of championship belts has now turned into a war of words. This tension has intensified rapidly, evolving from a straightforward matchup between two top-tier light heavyweights into a fierce clash of pride, respect, and personal conflict. It looks like we're finally going to see the highly anticipated fight this weekend.
He's going to give him a beating, man. To be honest with you, I think David, is going to stop him maybe like in the 9-10 round. Maybe if he would have just hold on a little bit more like about a year or two. He's a dangerous fighter, though. We're not underestimating him. David's training super hard.
Benavidez and Morrell are two of boxing's top talents, and their paths are now set to collide. It's not just the title on the line, but the personal rivalry between them that makes this fight so highly anticipated. Their tension has been building for a while, with insults and accusations flying. The animosity reached a new level when they faced off ahead of their February 1 clash, and the air was thick with intensity. Morrell remained calm, but Benavidez didn't hold back, coming at him with both words and actions. For Morrell, this fight is personal. He's frustrated by the accusations on social media that he disrespected Jose Benavidez Sr. and Benavidez himself. Morrell made it clear he didn't start the trash talk, but was simply responding to the disrespect directed at him, especially after the December press conference. He called Benavidez Sr. an intruder, dismissing his comments as meaningless.
Comparing it to this fight, but it's like the better be of Bivol fight. You can say who you think is going to win. You can't say like, oh man, I'm surprised the Bivol won, or I'm surprised the better be of won. You're like, man, that's a damn good fight. So-and-so won. So kind of how I feel about the David and Canelo.
It was no longer just about words. Morrell was defending his honor. When Benavidez spoke, he fired back, "You disrespected my family. I'm kicking your ass on February 1st. That moment made it clear. The fight was personal. It was no longer just about the title. Both men were ready to settle the score.
They had the boogeyman, like, I want to fight the best division. The best division is him. So, after me, everybody, it's him. It's simple.
I want to fight the people that they have confidence in themselves, that they think they're going to go in there and knock me out, that they say that I haven't fought somebody like him.
Morrell wasn't backing down. I tried to let David know what's up for a long time, he said, his tone confident but angry. If they want war, war's what they'll get. It's too late now. His words were a clear warning to Benavidez. Tension escalated when Benavidez's father, Jose Sr., got involved, claiming Morrell needed a lesson. He promised his son wasn't just training to win, but to hurt Morrell so badly that he'd retire after February 1. The Benavidez camp wasn't just aiming for a win. They wanted to make a statement. The trash talk only heated things up. Benavidez, known for his knockout power and sharp words, made his intentions clear. "This is the mindset I've had all camp," he said. "All my opponents say I have no defense, that I'm stiff like RoboCop. They all end up in the hospital. That's what I'm going to do to David Morrell." Benavidez wasn't just focused on winning. He was aiming to dominate. "I'm going to beat him. Put him in the hospital, and that's exactly what I'll do." He wasn't leaving anything to chance.
Respect at all. What I took as disrespect is the stuff he was saying, that he was being really disrespectful. But other than this, like, these are the type of fighters I want to fight. I want to fight.
Morrell stayed calm during the virtual face-off, but his confidence was undeniable. "You're the RoboCop," he said coolly. "I'm ready to fight tomorrow. I don't care." He wasn't intimidated and was fully prepared for the fight ahead.
A lot of bad blood with this build-up because of what's happened at the press conferences. Like, you as a bystander, what'd you make of what happened in Miami?
I wasn't there, that's the thing.
Like, Morrell threw the belt at him, David ducked.
I don't know why the belt. That's something you don't do. What if there would have been, someone say he was a kid or something? You don't do that. And that's how you know he's not how he says he is. He walks around like he's from the hood, like he's gangster.
Benavidez didn't back off, using every chance to mock Morrell for his silence. He had so much to say before the press conference, Benavidez taunted. But now, look at him. He's scared. What happened to all that confidence? Benavidez wasn't done. "After I beat you, I want you to say that too," he added, making it clear he wasn't backing down from the challenge.
David?
We still got 9 weeks. We won 12 rounds today with these guys. Animal, man.
He did more than that.
Animal. Yeah. 12 rounds.
We got some more fucking lines right here working, helping me get ready for David Morrell. So we gonna fuck David Morrell.
What is it? The second fight?
Morrell, unfazed, shot back. After the fight, I'll say, "Let's go to my house. I'll teach you how to box." He was confident and unbothered by Benavidez's trash talk. The insults continued when Benavidez accused Morrell of using PEDs. "We're on his ass with the V8," Benavidez said, making it clear he wasn't taking any chances. "I've never been accused of steroids, but he has. That's all I'll say. This camp, we made sure no funny business was going on. Everyone's being tested."
They say that David Morrell, we're talking about a Betco. They say he was tested the whole camp. David Morrell was not tested, and after the fight, they didn't do no tests, no drug tests, which is kind of odd to me, you know. But I really don't care about that, even if it was on steroids.
Morrell quickly responded, defending himself. "I'm clean," he said firmly. "Before the fight, people always talk nonsense. I knock them out, and then they say I'm doping. Why? It's training. I've sparred with everyone, and nobody has ever said I'm taking PEDs. They feel my power, and that's why they say it." Benavidez wasn't convinced. "You make the fighters do V-testing, but then you don't test after the fight," he shot back. The accusations kept flying, adding another layer to the already intense drama between the two fighters.
About how everything has been
going amazing. Training camp has been amazing. We've been working extremely hard. You know, we got a hard fight. But these are the types of fights I want. These are the type of fighters I want to go against, and we had an amazing camp.
Morrell remained calm, defending himself. "I've been tested 6 times in camp in 2 weeks," he said. "I'm clean. I don't need PEDs." Benavidez then shot back. "I'm going to watch you on the floor laid out. I know you see me in your nightmares. I'll see you soon." The war of words ended, but the animosity between them was far from over.
Brother has way more experience than this guy, way more stronger. I just feel like, you know, it's just a hype. You know, this guy has his hype, and you can see he's scared.
I haven't fought somebody like him. At the end of the day, he's never fought nobody like me. And I'm gonna prove everybody that there's levels to this. And I'm not playing when I say I'm gonna break his mouth, because that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
When it comes to Morrell, we've seen, you know, spots of him, but I really know what he brings to the table. And that's why I think this is going to be a tough.
Because he has less muscle, he doesn't get tired. Shout out to his stamina. He has crazy stamina. But Morrell's about to fucking knock his lights out, knock his shit loose. And it's going to be a fucking horrible fucking loss for David Benavidez. He was projecting this for no fucking reason. He told David Morrell, "You going to lose and everybody's going to forget about you."
Theme right now for this fight is that you're the one that's experienced. He has a deep amateur pedigree, but it's you who has the experience. Do you see that fight like this, or do you just see him just as another opponent?
I mean, I don't really see the amateur as any. I don't see that as, you know, this is not an amateur fight. You know, this is a professional. You know, this is a championship fight, 12 rounds. So I mean, he might have an advantage. You know, the first 3